some friends. Why does such a thing make you uptight and tense? You're high-strung, babe. You're high-strung, babe. And a high-strung woman makes for a high-strung man. I go out at night for a drink or two. It seems somehow that bothers you. You're high-strung, babe. You're high-strung, babe. And a high-strung woman makes for a high-strung man. Might oversleep some. You act up, say I'm lazy and a bum. You're high-strung, babe. You're high-strung, baby. And a high-strung woman makes for a high-strung man. All right now. A high-strung woman makes for a high-strung man.
Hey folks, how's it going? We are live, I think. Check that going. That's going. Looks like we got some audio. All right, it's been one of those days, folks. I've been testing, trying all kinds of stuff, having issues with stuff. It's just, but I think I've got it pretty much figured out. There's still a few little things popping up here and there that I'm still trying to work out, but it's getting there. But yeah, let me just do that. I'm just checking if my graphics are all coming in. I know it's not Monday Night Ramble, but there it is. That's coming in okay. There you go. It's okay. And then the subscribe thing should work. There we go. I don't know if you guys hear the audio when that bell rings, but I don't think so because I didn't hear it. A few little bugs. And my laptop's been acting up a little bit too, so yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I've got to get it all figured out before, well, not next week, but the week after, because I'm going into production with this whole thing for work. So why not test it on you guys, right? So I hope you guys are doing well. It's a Friday night, Friday. It's always a good time when it's a Friday night. I don't know how long we're going to go tonight. We're just going to test some stuff. We're going to look at some Black Friday deals. I was looking for a Strat today, but didn't find it. But there's a few little deals out there, but not that many like super hot deals. The real good ones are probably all gone. But yeah, it's cool. So I'm going to test this. So I'm looking at the stream in a couple of areas here. Let me know if you guys can select 1080p out of the thing and if you're getting any type of buffering or anything, or is it sounding and looking okay without any buffering, and let me know. All right. Okay, so let's have a look at the other camera angle. The color is a little different on this camera. This is a GoPro camera that I'm switching to. This is my Sony camera, which is a lot higher quality, of course. It's got a different lens on it and stuff, so it's okay, but the positioning of it might have to change. And then I've got that one for the GoPro. And then this is still the GoPro, but it's kind of zoomed out, I guess you would call it. So if I'm standing up playing guitar, it would capture the frame okay. So basically just using two cameras to do that. And that seems to be working. Yes, 1080 has a slight buffer, but I am wireless currently. Yeah, it should clear up because my stream says it's healthy right now. It did give me a warning earlier, just when we were getting started here, but right now it's saying excellent. So maybe it just needs to get started and then it's okay. Everything sounds good. All right, well that's good. Let me see if the Helix cam works. That's working there. And then if we want to go to the full Helix, we can do that. Okay. So that's okay there. Let me go back to my GoPro shot. And that seems okay there. You guys heard the music in the intro part before the stream started, whatever the tunes were playing. You should have been here. You should have heard that without any issues because I was hearing it through here. And then we've got our home screens and stuff. Okay, so I'm all controlling this with a little Stream Deck. And I wonder, maybe, we might as well test this now because we're here. So let me do that. I'm just going to test to see if I can use my iPhone as a source. It should be able to, but I haven't tested it on this new setup. So where is my app to do that? Okay, and NDI camera. If I do that, good Lord, keep hitting this mic. Okay, so we want to allow that. We want to mute that. And that should work there. Okay, so let me see if I can bring that in as a source. How would I do that? Just bear with me, folks. Okay, so there's a source there. Can I bring in Brian's iPhone? Hey, look at that. Okay, that's cool. Now, if I do that, so that's the device I'm using. I had to program all these buttons in. It's not that hard, actually. Stream Deck has made it pretty easy. And depending on the software, I'm using something called Ecamm right now, and it has a built-in kind of buttons and stuff already built into this Stream Deck thing. And it seems like you can drag some actions like changing the scenes and putting graphics on there and playing music or whatever. Fairly easy to set up. There is a little bit of a learning curve, but it's not that bad. But it makes life a lot easier because I can just press buttons on here. So let's say I want to put up a graphic, I don't know, this thing. I just press that button and you should see it appear on the screen there. And when I want to take it off, I just hit the button again and then it goes away. So things like that are pretty cool, but it is a little bit of work to get all set up. And I think Brad was asking about the drop pedal the other day, so let me just go over there without messing anything up here. You'll lose my audio for a second. So there you go. That's the thing. And then if you're looking at what I'm looking at here is the GoPro and my other camera, and then I've got an iPad up there that's showing me the stream. And then all this stuff on here with their chats and all that craziness. And then the browser over there. And then you've got all this other craziness going. So as you can see, there's a lot going on here. So trying to figure everything out can be a challenge at times. But we'll make it work. All right, so let me shut this iPhone app. And we know that that's working, which is a good sign, because it's kind of cool to have that option. If you need to show somebody something a little close up or whatever, you can just use your phone as a camera, and it's wireless too. So there's a CN8800s in here too, Johnny. And let me go up in the top of the chat and say hi to you guys, because I didn't do that yet. And we'll get started. We'll look at some stuff from Black Friday, and we'll figure it out as we go. Zach Thong, how are you, my friend? First guy in all the time, Brad Egan. How are you, Brad? Brad's working on something with one of my songs, so looking forward to seeing what you're doing with that. But you did ask what the tuning was. The tuning is just standard tuning, and this song is in the key of C, so there you go. There's your information. And let me see who else we've got in here. We've got a few more people. Brad Miller's in here. How are you, Brad? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well out there down there in Florida, I should say. Will Starr, how are you, Will? Hope you're doing okay. Paul Liu, and I said CN8800, that's John. I'm just going down quickly here and say hi to everybody. Guitar Man 45, awesome. Looking good. Okay. Where's the beer? Yeah, I don't really drink beer anymore because of this keto diet. You can't really, beer is not allowed. Well, I mean, you can have one or two here and there, but it's got a lot of carbs in it, and then it'll kick me out of ketosis is what they call it, basically. So I can't really do it. So I haven't had a lot of beer in the last year and a half or more. Well, I've been on this diet for 2.5 years. One day at a time. Good, Will. Glad to hear. Well, I'm doing okay. The move to New Brunswick was a lot of work, but we're pretty well settled in here. We got a few more little things to do at the house and get everything sorted out. But for the most part, really happy to be here in New Brunswick, and close to family, and doing a lot of stuff in the nature. Got the side-by-side ATV all rigged up and getting out there as much as I can and doing that. And in the summer, we'll be doing some motorcycling. And so, trying to live as much life as you can while you can do it. Because, there's a lot of folks, I'm not of the mindset of the, when I retire, I'll do this and I'll do that. I've just seen too many of those stories go bad. People wait so long to get to do things that they want to do in life or enjoy, and by the time they get to that spot where they can do it, sometimes they can't. just health-wise or situation-wise, just doesn't allow them to do it. So I've never been of that mindset. I kind of try to do as much as I can while I can. Let's put it that way. And, within means. I mean, you can't, go crazy and, just be mindful that do it within reason, but don't stop yourself from doing something you've always wanted to do just because you're waiting for your retirement or something, because you might be disappointed. Marsman, how are you, my friend? Let's see. Can't take it with you. Yeah, that's very true. You can't take it with you, as Brad says, because it's not just the money thing, or it's more the health thing. Like, you never know what can happen from one day to the next, and so you take advantage of every day as you have it. So that's what I do. But anyway, I digress. Okay, so let's see what else we've got here. Whiskey. Well, whiskey, I could a little. There's still some sugar in whiskey, I think. It's the sugar and carb thing that I can't really do that much of on this diet. We're allowed a certain amount per day, let's say, but I'll have some sugar in the coffees, and I have about 3 coffees a day. So my coffee is just a regular 1 sugar, 1 cream type thing. So that's kind of my sugar for the day, is just those 3 coffees. So yeah, not much of excitement as far as the alcohol goes, right? But it's okay. It's all good. Guitar Man 45 says, well, my family knows which guitar to gets buried with me. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't want my guitars to be buried with me. I'd rather have them given to somebody that's going to enjoy them. So let's see. All right. So let me cut to this screen, and we'll look at... Sweetwater had some pretty cool deals today, but a lot of them disappeared real quick. But let's see. I was looking at these. So I went into Sweetwater, and I just basically did a quick search for Fender Custom Shop Solid Body. I picked white as the color to sort through, but it did bring me some other colors here, a few other ones, but this is what they've got in the range that I was looking at. So as you can see, the prices are still pretty high in my opinion, because these are US prices. So by the time you transfer that to Canadian prices, so let's say, I don't know, let's look at this one, $4,300 US. I can tell you what that is in Canadian. Let me do that here. Let me see, currency exchange, and we're looking at 4,300. That would be $5,586 Canadian. Probably some sort of tax on that, you'd think, and probably brokerage fee. So, even though the price, if that was a price in Canadian, they'd be in the ballpark of where these things are selling for here, but they're not. So this is a weird one. It's a different one. It's a Jeff Beck. So it's not really what I'm looking for as far as the custom shop that I'm looking at. I'm looking more at something like, so basically something like this. As far is that the same one? That's the same one. Hold on, where is it? Custom Shop 59. This guy here. This one is really weird because it has a battery, and I've never. Well, I guess they exist, but I've never really seen that on a Custom Shop Strat. So if you look at the back here, see it's got the freaking battery. So those pickups must be active pickups, imagine. But that's the kind of the color that I want, and I like how the neck, you see how the neck is sanded there, and then it goes to that finish. That's what I'm looking for, but I don't want the whole battery situation there. I just want a regular Strat with hand wound pickups, Custom Shop pickups in it. And there it is. And the neck, again, I've said that I was looking for a maple fretboard, but I'm okay with that fretboard. either rosewood or maple. At this point, I'm okay with that. But I do like how they do these back of the necks. Like that has the same as my Telly has that, and on a Fender, it's just really nice. So they've got this one. This one is not bad, like at $3,800. So you're still up there in price. But I did see one earlier, and it was like $3,600, and they were giving you $800 in store credit, but it seems to be gone because I can't find it anymore. And it looked kind of like that one we were just looking at. So if you did the math there, you'd get some credit, right? You get $800 worth of credit that you could use, whatever, towards something else. Or I'm not sure if you could figure a way to make it apply to the guitar and then take $800 off that sale price. And they were asking like $3,200 US plus that $800 credit. So that was a really good deal. But I can't find it anymore, so it must be long gone. I kind of like this one. Some people don't like this amount of relicing, but I'm okay with that. It's pretty cool. The back of the neck on this one, again, sanded at some points. Just like the top part and the bottom part are not sanded, but the most part of the neck is. And it's got a lot of relicing, though. Some people don't like it. My Telly has tons of relic, and I love it. Somehow Fenders for me and relics, they work. But Gibson, I can deal with a little bit of relic on a Gibson, not that much, but these ones, I don't know, they have that character and they feel good. So that's what they have at Sweetwater as far as custom shop Strats that I'm looking at color wise. I mean, if we took the white out, can I do that? Okay, so if we take that as your color option out, then you get into some, some burst and some different colors and stuff. So you do have a lot more options at that point. Yeah, I don't know what this means, GT1. This here thing, I like this one. But I'm not sure what that means up there where it says Fender Custom Shop GT11 Heavy Relic. I don't know what that GT11 stands for, but it's got to be something. It's got kind of that roasted neck on this one, but it is sanded in the back, so it's pretty nice. But again, you look at that price, you're looking at $47.50 US. So, yeah. So I don't know, maybe for Christmas. Who knows? Somebody might buy me one of these. Hey, Stafford's in the house. Yeah, buying guitars. That's what we're doing tonight. Everybody's buying a guitar, so get your wallets out and let's start shopping. But yeah, it's not going to be a PRS though, Stafford, because you know how they'll never send you anything, or it'll take 2 years to get it to you. The white overburst doesn't do it for you. That one. No, I mean, if I had my way, I like the wood under the relic, like that type of thing here. Where's that picture? Something like this is okay, or even a lighter wood in the underneath is nice. And as far as Canada goes, I looked on the Cosmos website. Geez, they didn't have everything they had that I would be interested in as far as custom shop was way overpriced. And the others, sorry, the other stuff they had didn't really appeal to me as far as what I'm looking for. Why? Okay, so let's see what Dogba says. Why not save a fortune and build a Warmont if you want the Stratty thing? I mean, I could do that, but I'm kind of partial to just getting the real Fender, like that Fender on the. I mean, you could do a Warmont neck that's licensed by Fender or whatever, but trying to get the original custom shop right from the custom shop type of thing. But it is an option that you could do, is look at something like that. But I don't know. I'm not in a hurry for this guitar. Obviously, I've been looking for the last year or so, and I had one. I mean, I'd say that was my own fault that I waited so long. I found one that was reasonably priced in Canada. They just had to ship it across country, and I waited a few days too long, working out the deal, and he sold it locally. So that was and it was exactly what I wanted. Color, it was a 59 reissue. It was perfect. And the price was, Canadian. I think he was asking $3,300 Canadian. So there was no tax or anything because it's a used guitar. So it would have been a good deal, but Quentin is in a hurry for you. Well, that's Quentin. Let me see. I didn't really look at all of these other colors here, but what is this? American Vintage Blonde. Custom shop. See, I think this one doesn't have the back of the neck sanded on this one, I don't think. No, it doesn't look, yeah, it looks too new on the back there. But pretty cool. Let's see. You see this guitar everywhere now. Custom shop Jimi Hendrix one. They've got like 3 at Cosmo, and everywhere, every site I look at these, they always have these in stock for some reason. And I don't know if it's like, well, it's priced pretty high, but I don't know. They're not. Then the back of the neck isn't sanded. It's got a big headstock. But you see a lot of these, and a lot of shops have these in stock. For some reason, they must have made a bunch of them. This one here, I like this one. This is kind of what I'm looking for. Exactly. Let's see. It's 59. And that finish, like just a light finish, really light, and then a little bit of relicking around like that. And I think the back of the neck, I'm pretty sure it is. If I can see the back of it here. Yeah, it's got that back of the neck sanded. Yeah, this is exactly. And this is what I had found on Kijiji, which is a local, well, Canadian buy and sell site like Craigslist. And I just lost it. Waited too long, or I can't remember. I think the guy sold it locally and he didn't want to ship it across country. But this is what he pretty much had. And this one, I think, what does it sell for? 4,300 US. So, and he was asking 3,200 Canadian. So it would have been a steal, a good deal. Buy it. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I should, but not at that price, my friend. Because when you do the conversion and then they hit you with all the tax, and even at that point, I don't think Sweetwater would sell it to me. I'd have to get somebody from the States to buy it and then ship it to me, because Sweetwater has this deal with the manufacturers that they can't sell something to me because they have some sort of deal with the Canadian reps, so Fender, PRS, Gibson, anything like that. They won't ship it to me in Canada because we have, I guess, distributors here in Canada covers our location or something like that. So they're not allowed to even sell it to us with their deals, I guess, with the manufacturers. So I don't even think that they would even be able to ship it to me even if I wanted it. So they'd have to ship it to a U.S., somebody in U.S., and then that person would have to ship it to me. That would be the only way we could do the deal. But, oh well. Let's see. But that's yours. That's exactly what I'm looking for right there. And it doesn't have to be a 59 reissue. It can be anything from a 55 to a 59, even a 60. 60 would have a little bit smaller neck, not a great deal smaller, but a little bit. Let me go back and see if there's anything else. We'll keep, I think there's only one more page that would cover, or 2 more pages, I think. And these are all, and these are not just Strats or everything. What's this? Custom shop? No. 59 Strat Journeyman? No. I think this is the last. Oh, what's this? Limited edition. Limited edition. If the borders were open, you could have it shipped to, to the little gas station just out inside of Maine and go pick it up myself. I could do that, but that's not going to happen anytime soon because of the COVID situation. This is pretty nice. 55 dual mag. What is that? I don't understand what that means. Dual mag Stratocaster. It's pretty nice though. It's not really like a white. Well, it is, but it's like got a goldish tinge to it. But there it is. That is, doesn't show, where's the pickups? Let me go back down here just to look at the pickups. Are hand wound dual mag single coil. So that must be some, I'm not familiar with dual mag single coil pickups. It must be something particular with that pickup set or something, because that's what they call it. Because usually they say hand wound 55 pickups or something like these, but these are different. So I'm not familiar with these. I'm sure they're good, but I have to do a little bit more research on what exactly the differences are. Let me go back, and then we'll go to the last page and see if anything pops up. Hey, we might get lucky. No, that is the last page, and that's it. You got this one here, which is roasted, aged. It's got a roasted neck on it. That's what it is. Yep. There it is. I'm not big on that. I don't know. I actually tried one. Yeah, I tried this exact guitar pretty much at Cosmo before I moved, and I wasn't thrilled by it. Not for that price anyway. Buy a Glary, drive to the USA, toss it out, keep the case by. Yeah, you guys have some plans there, do you? In the Glary, no tax. Yeah. Well, if I don't find anything before this, before the COVID situation changes, then I might have to go down in the States and look around and see if I can find something and figure out a plan at that point. But I think we're in this COVID situation here for another. Canada anyway, they're talking about by the time everybody gets the vaccines, and they're going to be starting with a certain population and everything. By the time I get it, we're looking, if we're lucky, next September. So it'll be a while. I don't know when they'll open the borders. I think what they said is even to travel, you have to have the vaccine. You have to get the shot. So did I check out the groups? I didn't check them out yet. I did mark them and save them in my favorites as far as the list and the links, but I haven't had a chance to really go diving too deep into those groups yet. So I will look at it for sure. I'm sure there's stuff out there, but we'll find something soon. So let me see what else we'd want to test here. So this is working okay as far as the stream goes, it looks like. I was trying earlier. You'll notice that when we started the stream, it started another stream for some reason. So I'm trying this new service called Realstream, or I think, Realstream.io or whatever, which lets you get all your channels together, like multiple channels, multiple places, and just go to one place and it broadcast. Like it's kind of a multi-stream setup, but it's kind of quirky. Like when I set it up there, it was supposed to go to this page, this one we're looking at, but it just started a whole new thing by itself that was separate from this. So I must be not doing something right when I'm setting it up, or it's just not working the way I thought it would work. So that's why you saw there was another stream started, and then I closed that one and I started this one the way that I would originally start a stream. But, that's why we're testing this stuff. Go cross country skiing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have mountain bike trails now, Brad, in that area now where the golf course is and everything. And I went that's probably 2-3 weeks ago. I went to try the trails out with the mountain bike, and you're mountain biking right on the border. So they have the big pillars there where it's like white, and you know what side is the border and which side is Canada or whatever. And you can literally just ride across there. But I'm sure they must have sensors. They must have something there that if you cross, that it must trigger something, or they must watch it or whatever. But literally, you can just ride across. There's nobody that stops you. There's nobody there. There's no fence or anything. It's just like markers saying here's U.S. and here's Canada. So technically, you could just go ahead and go across. But from there, you'd have to make your way to a road or something because you're out in the woods at that point. So, but yeah, the mountain bike trails in the area are pretty cool. It's nice that they have that, and they're building more and adding to it. And in Edmonton, apparently, they're really, really good, but we haven't had a chance to go up in that area yet because, we got snow on, what was it, Tuesday, I believe, or Wednesday, something like that. We got I don't know, maybe 10 centimeters or something like that. So it was the first time I had to use the tractor that I bought with the big snowblower on it. So I'm glad I got that because, man, this driveway is not small, and it was kind of fun to do with the tractor. So I'm okay. When it snows, I'm okay at that way. But that's so now that there's a lot of snow in the woods and stuff, so I'm going to be taking out the side-by-side probably tomorrow or Sunday and going to try out the trails with snow in them, see how I make up. Hopefully I don't get stuck somewhere out there in the middle of nowhere. Brad says they do have sensors. My stepfather was a customs agent there. Oh, okay. I figured they must have something at the border that they would watch. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to leave that a whole open border, right? So it doesn't make sense. All right, so the Helix, let me see if that works like that. So if you do that, so where's my Helix? It's over here somewhere. There it is. So I can't really move it around because then it'll move from that window. That's one thing with this software. There's certain things you can adjust and move around and resize, and there's stuff that it just basically sticks to that size, and if you move it around, it doesn't work. But so this is a patch that I was working with just recently, and it's, I seem to always go back to that Cali rectifier for some reason with adding an overdrive in the front of it. This is a 808 overdrive in front of the Cali, they call it a Cali rectifier, but it's basically a dual or a triple rectifier, I believe. Yeah. And then I always put that cab there, the same cab. So a lot of the stuff that I'm using is repeated many times in all kinds of patches that I make, just because I like those pedals, and I kind of put them together to sculpt the sound that I want. But in between the two, so that here's the amp and here's the cab, but in between I put an EP booster, which is, they call it a kinky boost in the Helix. And I put the drive way down, and I just put the boost on, and I put the bright switch on, and it's, I don't know, it just kind of wakes everything up there. I've been experimenting with that. Sometimes I had it in the front, sometimes I had it right at the end of the patch, but I started putting it in between the cab and the amp, and it seems to work really well, pretty good. So, and then I always put my reverb and delay on a separate path so they don't run into each other, basically. So your signal comes across, hits the reverb, and then hits the EQ and does its thing, and then it parallels, goes into the delay, and then the delay will go into the EQ and then the compressor and out, if I'm using the compressor. Here I have the compressor in, I was experimenting with that a little bit yesterday, and it seemed to work pretty well. So, but if you run the delay or the reverb one after the other, it just basically makes it too much. Like the reverbs will get basically activated, and then all that activation, all that noise will come in and then go into the delay, and the delay will have all that stuff in it, and then add delay to it. So it makes it, I mean, unless you're going for that type of sound, you could, I guess you could do it that way and you'd have a really like ethereal type of sound or whatever, that's fine. But for the stuff that I'm doing, I just want, you know, a little bit of reverb and a little bit of delay kind of mixed moderately, let's say. So that's what we got going on with the Helix. And the new 3.0 update was really, really good. There's the stuff I like about it is more like you can save favorites and, you know, that type of thing. Because if I go to my favorites list, now I've got all my pedals and amps and things that are kind of my favorite. But the cool thing is it's not just the favorite, it's all my settings. So if I take an amp and I like setting it a certain way, like my drive a certain way, the bass, treble, all that stuff, when I save it into my favorites, it saves all those settings. So when I bring it into another patch, like an empty patch that I'm building from scratch, it's going to keep all those settings. So I bring it in, then I don't have to really, like, you can still adjust it and make some changes because every patch is a little different that you're building, but it's a great starting point and it's a huge time saver. That's I think that's like probably my favorite addition, not the new pedals and not the new amps and all that stuff. It's more about the organization and building patches and stuff. You know, not to say that the new Fender amp model is really, really good. It's a Princeton model and it works very well. They've done a really good job with that one. Let's see, broke a G-string. Who broke a G-string? Dogpaw broke a G-string? Well, that happens. I know I'm about to break a string on that gold top back there because I'm playing the hell out of it and those strings are just about ready to go. I've got to change them this weekend at least. But they need some loving, some care. But it's coming. It's coming. Let's do that. All right. Well, the camera switching seems to be working. I wonder if that works. Yeah, that's still. It should make a sound when they hit that bell, but it's not doing it for some reason. So let's see. Okay. So I think we tested the audio a little bit the other night, and that was working okay. I did watch the stream back after the fact, and just to see if the levels were okay. I know that the leads, once the solos hit, it's good to hit a boost pedal or something to kind of boost the signal. So I've been kind of incorporating that now into the signal chain, and hopefully that'll work. But we can test that as well tonight. We're not going to go too long tonight because it's just really not a scheduled stream. It's just more of a testing night to do stuff like this. 10:23 here, 9:23 somewhere in the East Coast, Toronto area. Get on it. Let's see. There's John has an acoustic but hasn't played in ages. Yeah, you got to get back to it, my friend. You don't want to forget. It's like riding a bike. If you don't do it for a long time, you don't forget, but you kind of have to work on it when you get back on. Music Gear. Oh, is he live? I thought he went live Wednesday or something, and I think he's live tomorrow. So it could be. Okay, so the other cool thing about this software setup is the chat integration, which is kind of cool because you can bring in the chats to the stream pretty easily. It is a little delayed on my side, so I can see it in the YouTube chat window when somebody types it before I see it in my little interface here where I can actually bring you guys in on the in the actual live stream. So, but it's not a big deal. It's not that bad. I can deal with that. So let's see. And the other cool thing, I'd like to try this. I don't know if I can try it tonight because I don't see anybody on that, because there's an interview thing that I can bring people on. So if I want to do this, I could bring in a guest. If I wanted to bring a couple of guests, I could do that. But the way it works, it's almost like StreamYards, where I send you a link, and on your end, preferably you'd be using something like Chrome as your browser, and you would just click on that link and allow your camera and mic from your computer to be accessed, and then I could bring you into the broadcast. I do want to test that. I don't know if we should do it tonight or not. I'm not sure if anybody is on that would come on and has it set up ready to go to do that. But that's something that I really need to test out at some point, because if it works the way that, they say it's going to work as far as the software manufacturers, that would be something that I would use for work all the time, because if I run into issues with my main system, that would be a great backup. So I have to really test that. So do you need a Mac to do this? Well, yes, for this particular software, which is called Ecamm, you do need a Mac because it's a Mac program. But if you're on a PC, there's other options out there for PC that are, just as good. vMix is huge, but I'm not sure what the cost of it. There's a cost associated. Well, there's even a cost with Ecamm if you get the Pro version that allows you to do a lot of the stuff that I'm doing here. I think it's like $200 or $300 per year to use Ecamm Pro, which allows you to bring people in and interviews and all the fancy stuff. They have like a lower version or a free version that you can do some of this stuff. If you're just looking to do a quick stream, like just one camera and a few little graphics and stuff like that, you're probably fine using the free version. But yeah, this Ecamm software is Mac. If you're on a PC, they've got other options. I mean, you could use vMix, Wirecast, OBS, all kinds of stuff. I just like this Ecamm software because of the interface, the graphics and stuff, how it's laid out and how the actual building of your scenes. So if I want to build a scene like this, the way you build it in Ecamm is like almost like working in Photoshop, like I'm with layers and stuff like that. So I'm used to that workflow, right? So that's why I like this one. And it seems to stream okay. Like it doesn't seem to, like right now, because you can monitor your stream and see exactly what's going out, and it looks like it's pretty solid. I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to always be that way, and it also depends on your internet connection, obviously. But there's Brad's comment here. Yeah. Okay. But the integration with the chat is really, really good. I mean, I could do that in the system that I had prior to that, but I had to really do a lot of manual work to get it all to, there's some hacks and stuff you have to do, but to have something built in is really cool. Let me see if anybody, hey, Guitar Meets Science is in here. How are you? There he is. The madman with the guitar. Every time I tune into Jimmy's Guitar Meets Science streams, he's just wailing on the guitar, and I'm like, I can't keep up. And it's like, holy gee, this guy just goes, and I think he streams for like 2 hours at a time. So let's see. Would have tried to go live with you, but I'm not on. You don't need a Mac to come on with me, Brad. If you're on a PC and you have a webcam, I can send you a link, and basically all you need is a browser, and Chrome is really the one recommended, but you can do it with different browsers. But yeah, you don't need a Mac to join my stream. If you wanted to run your own stream and you wanted to run this software, then you would need a Mac. But can't hang, no problem. Yeah, I'm not going to be on too long. Like I said, this is more of a test of some equipment that I've put together and been testing this week and trying to work out the kinks and the bugs. So, but thanks for jumping in. Thanks for jumping in. But yeah, the interview part, I'm just trying to see where is, oh yeah, it's right there. Guitar Hack, how are you? There's Guitar Hack, jumped in here. Hope you're doing well in the Toronto lockdown situation. Did you go to Cosmo? I know they're having their big Black Friday sale, but I can't imagine they're letting a lot of people in the store with the whole situation being what it is. There's Quentin. He can jump in. Yeah, he's set up for that. Let me see if I can. No problem, Brad. No Cosmo for you, Hack. But I did look at Cosmo's website with their deals and stuff, but I didn't see anything there that was crazily like good. I mean, they've got some stuff, but nothing that I was really interested in. Hold on, Quentin. Let me see if I can figure this out. If I do that. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to work. I would have had to set it up probably before I went live. I'm not sure it's going to let me do it while I'm here live. Let me see. Yeah. Quentin, you missed the whole shopping episode. I almost bought a Strat tonight. Yeah, it was like $4,000. Almost hit that buy button. But the guys here talked me out of it. So I'll show you what we were looking at. We had Sweetwater up, and we were looking at the Strats, and I did find the one that I wanted. Where was it again? Let's show the boys which one I want. See if they are in agreement. Where is it? Come on. We found the exact one. The exact one I want. Where are you? No, I won't find it. It's not that. There it is. That's the one. 4,300 US. And I was going to hit the buy button or add to cart. Oh, see, it's more on order. They don't even have it in stock. Oh, damn. I would have hit the add to cart. See, this one, and then they've got the same version in different colors down here. Oh, wait, they have one? What's this one? This one is the one we're looking at. Okay, let's look here and see if it's a different one. Aged white blonde. No, that's not right. Okay. No, they only have this one. And they say have more on order. Notify me when they're in stock. Want me to hit that? Let's hit that. Notify me when I'm in stock. All right, Brian. Why is it not just picking up my name? Brian. There we go. No, that's not the email I want. There we go. So you saw it. That's only 4,200 Canadian. Bargain. I think that's US. So even more of a bargain, right? I'm not sure, but I think that's what it is. Yes, relict. I like the Strats and Tellys to be relict for some reason. I'm just into that. I know I'm weird. For a used Strat. Yeah, but unfortunately they don't have stock. But that's the exact one I'm looking for, pretty much. And like I said, I did have an angle on one, and guy had it in Edmonton. Same thing, and it's gone. I said it before, you snooze, you lose. Missing a G. Missing a G. You missed. What do you mean I missed a 0? Oh, sorry. Missing a G. Yeah, it's not a Gibson. $4,300. Pretty sure that's US. They wouldn't have converted that to Canadian because I don't see it. No, this is US, I'm pretty sure. Under your window. What do you mean under my window? Oh, there. I see. All right, good catch. Let's see if can I edit that on the fly. Can we edit that on the fly? Let's see. 6 string. Oh yes, look. I'm going to do it right now. 6 string right there. Save. There we go. And then you move that a bit like that. And we'll lock it in. There we go. Yeah, that worked. Thanks, Quentin. 6 months special financing. Yeah, they've got great financing deals at Sweetwater, but unfortunately, I don't think Canadians can get it. I'm not sure. Maybe they can. I never looked into it. See, I fixed it, Quentin. There it is. 6 string Brian. Sorry, I didn't know what you guys were talking about with the G. Did I check? Yeah, I checked. Chicago music has changed a few times. Not this week anyway. But yeah, they've got some really nice stuff there, but pricey as hell too. But it is what it is. I think that's just what they go for, and that's what it's hard to find unless you find somebody that's in the area or local that's looking to just make some money or is desperate. You're always going to pay pretty much these prices. From what I've seen in the last year shopping for one, that's kind of the way it was. They've got a used 57 there. Yeah, but does it look like that one? Is it a white one? You can have a look. Let's see, Chicago. Music exchange. Let's see. All right, so we're looking for electric guitars. And then we're going to go to Fender. And let's sort it by price highest to lowest, because that's how you can see the custom shops on top. All right, so let's go with Fender custom shop here. Can I just pick a Stratocaster? Yes. All right. Yeah, see, we're looking at anything in that color. What is the deal with this website? All right, so I'm looking 65, 59 here, which is a Journeyman 4100 in stock. And then there's only one other page, I think. 1960, yeah. As far as white ones go, they don't have the exact one. This one's not bad, though. Journeyman Relic. Let's have a look at this. See the back of the neck. Is it? No, it's... do they show a better picture of the back? Yeah, see, it's not sanded down. It's got the regular finish on it. That's what they got for Fender Custom Shop Strats. I thought they would have way more than that for some reason, because they've got a pretty big store. Let's see. There's a store in the UK called Peach Guitars or something like that. And they've got some amazing stuff, but they're in the UK. White needs a maple neck. Yeah. I agree. That'd be my first choice, but I've played Rosewood a lot, and I've liked those too. Guitar Hack, here's the R9 weeping in the background. Well, don't worry, the R9 is not going anywhere, and it gets played a lot. But recently, my R6 has been the one that's been getting all the playtime. It's just been bonding with that guitar lately for some reason. It just sounds great and feels great, so... Let me see. No black. Okay, let me see the black. Custom shop. Oh, I don't know, but maybe it's not listed under custom shops, Brad. Brad Miller. You said it was a 57. Can you sort by... Let me do Fender, Stratocaster, sort by price, highest to lowest. These are the used ones. Oh yeah, there it is. 57 right here. No, that's a 57 reissue, 2007. It's a black. It's nice. I like that neck. Sweet. Sweet neck. What's the pickups in that thing? Let's see. Electronics are, does it say? Must be just custom shop pickups. Doesn't really say much about them. Shipping policy. Free 2-day delivery service. International shipping rates should reflect on the item listing. Yeah, I did buy a guitar from Chicago Music Exchange. My when I had the Epiphone Jared James Nichols, I bought that. Bought that off Reverb, but it came from Chicago Music Exchange. Don't settle if it's a dream guitar. No, I'm not. I'm just looking around. I'm not going to pay. If I'm paying that price, it's got to be, everything has to be exactly what I'm looking for. I know, Brad. I know. It's all good. It's all good. John likes that one. The black one you like? Yeah, it's nice. Don't get me wrong, but again, if you're looking for something in particular, again, for me, it's that one Strat. I'm not looking to get multiple Strats or anything. I'm just looking to get one Strat. So it has to meet all the little criteria that I have for a Strat, in my opinion, for me, for what I like. So that's what I'm looking for at this point. And the Tellys, I like my custom shop Telly a lot. I would like to get another Telly at some point that has the traditional, not the humbucker in the neck, just the traditional lipstick pickup in the neck and the regular bridge pickup, because I like those a lot too. So Tellys and Les Pauls are my favorite guitars. But the Strat, it's just its own thing for recording and stuff. You're not going to get that tone out of any other guitar. So if you're looking to blend that with something else or to have that particular tone for a certain part in a song or whatever, it's just like I've tried using other guitars that have, split coils and all this other stuff. It's just, I don't know. It's not the same. Not the same. Check all the box. Yeah. There is a Telly Strat mix thing on Reverb in Canada right now. I'm not sure what you mean by Telly Strat mix thing. I'm not sure what that means, but let me check something. Let me do this. Black Friday, up to 67% off all inventory. Guitars, solid body. Fender. Does it go to Fender Custom Shop? Where are you? Fretboard material, let's put maple. And let's put body type solid body. Right. And we're looking for right-handed. There's only 42 left-handed guitars as far as the Fender goes on this site. And doesn't say if I can pick custom shop. I guess I can just go price high to low. That might bring the custom shops up ahead. I kind of had a look the other day on Reverb. I didn't really see anything. Well, there's a lot of stuff. It's just nothing in my price range that I'm willing to. Just going to quickly 58 blonde. Oh, 33 grand. Sorry. I thought that said 3,000, not 33. 33,000. Yeah. Okay. That would be the end of me. You'd be saying, what happened to Brian? He disappeared. These are all in the crazy price range. Let me try to bring this down to my level. Come on, go down, even more than that. We've got to be in the 5 grand and under. Okay. So these are Canadian prices because my currency is set to Canadian. 74 Fender, all original. Man, he brought down the price a lot. 42% price drop on this thing. Huh. That's an original. Not crazy about the big headstocks though. All right, enough of that. Let's look over here. 33K, yeah. There you go, Brad. That's a guitar for you. Too bad it's not left-handed, right? 33K. You'd part with that. There must be. These are all 5 grand and up. Okay, now we're getting into the 4 grand mark. I'm just looking for color. Then I'm looking for white. That's 74 Strat, but that's been refinished. 97. No, Jimi Hendrix. No. Nope. I don't know. What is that? Eric Clapton. Journeyman Relic. Oh, sorry. Too much. Too much money. 74 Hardtail Strat. I like hardtails. 3,400 bucks. What is this? 15% off. Okay, so let's look at this. Yeah. No. Again, big headstock on that thing. Nope. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the big headstocks either. I don't think we're going to find it. Oh, what's this? 76? No. And this is 2007 Mary Kay. No, that's the other thing. I like gold hardware on a Gibson custom, a Les Paul custom, like the black one I have, or a white one with gold hardware, whatever. That's cool. But on a Strat, no. On anything else, no. So this is what this has. Although the gold is pretty faded or worn out here, I guess you could say. Again, the neck is not sanded in the back, 'cause this is... Yeah, it's still way too much shiny gold. All right, well, so much for that. And I think that's all that's there in the colors that I'm looking for in the price range that I'm looking for. That's pretty much it that I can see. Then we get into normal American Strats. Oh well, we're not buying a Strat tonight, it doesn't look like. We'll have to do it another night. We'll have a look at some other options and some other sites and see if we can't find one. That'd be cool though if I could find one and we could do a live stream and you actually buy it live. That'd be because then I'd have a record of me actually buying the thing. Then I could say, hey, remember when I bought that Strat live? But not at 33,000. No. Parallel, yeah, I'm not a big... I had a Parallel Universe Telly. 2 years ago I bought it, and I brought it back probably 2 weeks after I bought it. I just wasn't jiving with it. It was a Telly that had what was it again? It was Parallel Universe because it had parts of like the body was sculptured like a Strat would be, so it had the belly cut and kind of different angles on it, and the pickups, it had a humbucker and 2 single coils, I believe. So it was like kind of a Strat and a Tele mix, but nah, it didn't jive with it, so I brought it back. Those Parallel Universes, you really got to find something that fits you if you're going to go that route. All right, well, I'm not sure if I don't think that's going to work to bring somebody in if I'm live. I can try. I don't know who's in here. Is Quentin still in here? Let's see. I have to go to here. All right, John. Have a good night. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you in the next time I'm on. But yeah, thanks for jumping in, buddy. I want to go and see who's on Facebook. Yes, Quentin, you're there? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can... I don't know if this is going to work while I'm live, though. So let me copy this, and I'll send you the link through... Okay, I see you here. Let me send you that. Paste that. Check that out there, Quentin, and see what happens when you go on there, and then we'll see if it allows me to bring it in. We're testing it live, folks. Testing it live. We'll see if the great Quentin James can join the stream. Not sure if it'll work. This is why we do the testing. I really have to figure this out. I got 1 week before going into production. Oh, there I hear it. Quentin. Let me see what happens here. Hello? Hello? Quentin, can you hear me?
There?
I can hear you.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Do you see me?
I see you.
Okay, your audio is a little low. Okay, let me see if I can bring you into this scene here. Let me do this. Where are you? Go here, and let me go. Where is that? Guest 1. Guest 1. We'll just call you Quentin. Can I do this? Give me a second. I'll figure it out. Save that. Okay. Now, if I go to guest 1 here, that's guest 1. How do I bring you into the broadcast, though? There's got to be a way. If I click on your name, Quentin, yeah. Assign. Okay, here we go. Quentin, you're in.
Woo!
I can hear you. You can hear me well?
I hear you fine.
Okay, I can hear you fine without any echo or anything, so that's working. Okay, that's cool. And I can also, can I solo you? So let me go to my solo screen, and let me bring you as the, I don't know if that'll work. Yeah, there you are. Look who's on. It's Quentin. Quentin's on.
I've got a share screen function too.
Yeah, if you hit share screen, though, I think it'll work, but it's going to, I can bring in 4 people, that's it. So, but if you do a share screen, that takes up a spot.
Okay.
But that's okay. It's all good. Let me go back to 2 up here. Cool. That works good. And then do my graphics all work? They still work. That works. Subscribe thing. Let's see if that's still working. Cool. All right, let me go to the chat thing. I hear a Q echo. Do you? Let me see.
Yeah, I'm kind of. Hello, test.
Test 1, 2. I don't have any echo from you, Quentin
Well,
has
you're
some.
coming, I can't get you through my headphones, so you're coming through my speakers.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I don't know if there's a way you can make me
That
come
works
through.
better.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you guys still hear echo for Quentin out there?
Hello, testing 1, 2. I'm
Okay.
still hearing it a little bit. Hello, 1? Yeah, I hear it.
Speakers, that's the echo. Okay, so somebody's saying your speakers are causing the echo. Am I coming through your speakers or through your headphones?
check 1, 2. Damn, now I really hear it.
Huh. I don't hear it on my end. That is weird. Let me see, is there anything I can do on my end that would...
Check 1, 2. Yeah, I hear it on my end. Your, hello, my voice is coming through the headphones, but not your audio.
Hmm.
So is my echo gone now? Can y'all hear me?
Quentin has echo. Brian is clear, is what they're telling me in the chat. But I don't know why you have echo. Trying to see. There's nothing on my end that I need to adjust because I only see.
Brian, can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, I can't hear you unless I turn up my speakers, and then there's the echo. Let me.
Is there a way that you can set your sound for everything to go to your headphones? Like your system audio to go to your headphones? Is there a way to do that? No, I hear you. You're not echoing here.
Hello. I think I still hear you. Let me see. Check 1, 2. Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, I'm not hearing you through my headphones. I'm hearing my voice, but I'm not hearing Brian.
Yeah, there must be something that's not
I
routed
can only
properly.
hear Brian through my speakers. And I've only got 4 set microphone. I'm on line right now. Default microphone, communications microphone, line, and microphone. And
That's-
then the camera.
Yeah.
Let me go to microphone.
Check 1, 2.
Test
Nope,
one.
I still hear
Okay.
myself. Swap camera and program feed. Default mic.
Should
Okay,
work.
that's still that one. That's still hear myself. Communications microphone.
Oh, is
Still
there
hear myself.
is there echo canceling? Well, let me see. Where's my audio setting? There might be.
Let me go to line. Line's quieter, but I still hear myself. But I don't hear an echo from Brian. But Brian, if I don't turn, I can only hear Brian through my speakers. I can't hear Brian through my headphones.
Yeah, that's the weird part. That's the weird part there. Yeah, there must be a way on my end too that I can enable echo thing, but I'm not sure where that is. People bookmark edit. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything. Lower volume for Quentin.
Let me do this. Let me try.
Because I hear you perfectly. With no echo.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. I can
Okay,
hear you.
that's got to be coming through the camera microphone
Yeah.
now, because I got my mixer turned off, but I hear the echo. Hold on, let me check 1, 2. I still hear it. Check 1, 2.
Still, yeah.
Now, if I turn my mixer off so that this mic is not working. It's just the C920. Tried all three settings. What about Logic? No.
I don't think so. Still echo. It's on Quentin's end. Need to cut the speakers to isolate the headphones.
But I can't hear Brian when I'm using the headphones.
That's weird that your computer... Where's your headphones plugged? Are they plugged into your mixer?
Yes.
Ah,
Now everything works fine when I'm using StreamYards,
yeah.
but I'm hearing that my voice come through the speakers, a second later.
Yeah, there must be, like, yeah, I don't know how you do it now, but if you could route the audio coming from the speakers that you're hearing now to your mixer instead, so that it wouldn't come out of your speakers. It would just come out of the headphones, and you'd be fine. If you had a pair of headphones that you would plug in directly into your computer, that might work, but not sure. I don't know if you have a headphone set that you can just plug in there.
I probably have to go around back and plug my headphones into where my speakers are.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
But why would it be doing this and not doing it on StreamYard?
Oh, I don't know. it's a totally different system than
Yeah.
StreamYard, but I don't know why. Because it's not on my end. It's something that's happening
On this end, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know why.
Oh.
Dogpa. All right, let's see. We'll try this, and then if it works, there's
Whoops.
nothing. Q is there. Trying to see on my end if there's anything I can change. I'll have to listen back to the stream and then see what they're hearing, because I hear you fine without any echo. Unless, no, that's...
Okay, can you hear me?
You know what? Let me try. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Wow, now I got a big echo coming through my headphones.
Okay, hold on. Say something now.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. I don't hear anything. I see the meter. Oh, there we go. There's. Now I'm getting the echo again.
Oh, shit.
Hold on. Let me try different. Communicate phone. Check. 1, 2. Nope.
No. Bingo. Somebody said bingo.
Check 1, 2.
There it is. No echo. What'd you do?
I'm getting the echo. I mean, I'm getting a delay.
Oh, it's back. You know what it is? Because if I mute the sound over here and you talk, you're not going to hear anything, but they hear you and they don't hear the echoes. Say
Check
something
1,
now.
2. Check 1, 2. Hello. Okay, I don't hear myself through the headphones or anything, but I see the meter working under the window, but I don't hear. You say something. I don't hear you.
Now
I do
you
not
hear me. Now you hear me.
Yeah, now I hear you, and I hear my voice about a second later.
Okay, I know how to fix it, but I can't do it right now. But I know
Okay.
what's happening. It's basically because I'm using interfaces and stuff, and everything is routed differently. So when you're talking, it's sending your audio back to my interface and then rerouting it back to the stream. It's doing it twice. So that's what I need to do, is take you out of that part, but I have to do that.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah, I hear you perfectly loud and clear, but I hear myself about 3/4 of a second later, and it's freaking me out.
All right. Well, thanks for jumping in. Well, now we know what to do. I'll figure it out.
Okay, here, I'll just take my headphones off every time I talk, and then when you talk, I'll put my headphones back on.
Yeah, right. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up.
Okay. Thanks, man. All right, so there you go. I think I know what's happening. It's just the way my setup is, because when Quentin comes into the broadcast, he has his own input here, basically, that I can see, that I can adjust, right? So it's feeding that input and it's bringing it back into my Scarlett and sending that out. So you're getting two feeds and it's causing a problem. That's what it is. But there is a way that I can fix that. I just have to think about it a little bit. I would have to isolate his audio and remove it from the rest of the stream so that you guys, there's a way to do it. I just need to think about it. But there you go. At least the test worked. When we brought him in while I was live, it seemed to be okay. So, yeah, it was like a bad Japanese movie. I know. Yeah, that's annoying. But see, the way that I'm going to be using this for the most part, for work anyway, is I'm only going to be producing the shows, so I won't be on mic. So I'll be able to basically mute myself, and then they're just having a conversation and presentations and stuff like that. So it should be fine that way. Q is, you are muted, but Q was not. Mute your live signal and monitor the stream. Some people do it with two computers. No, I know how to fix it. It's just I have to reroute something on my end so that I'm not feeding. Because, yeah, there's a way to do it. Trust me. I will figure that out. I will do that. We will figure it out at some point, but not tonight. Tonight we're just gonna do that. Anyway, it's 11:07. I think Stafford has started his stream now, so I don't want to jump in on his crowd. He has a good show, so definitely go check him out. Thanks for jumping in tonight, folks. Really appreciate it. This stuff is working for the most part. For doing my regular show and everything, I think we're okay with that. But bringing in guests, if I'm going to be interviewing them or something like that, I'll have to figure a way to route the audio a little differently. So I'll be able to do that, no problem. Maybe I'll do another test. I don't know, if not before Monday, sometime next week, and bring somebody else, a few other people in once I can tweak the settings and see if I can fix it. But anyway, thanks Quentin for jumping in. Thanks you guys for coming on as well and shooting the shit with me. And we didn't buy a Strat tonight, but we did look at some. So at least we're getting a little closer to the day. I don't know if it's going to happen before the year's up, but we'll keep trying. If you guys run across any good deals and you know what I'm looking for, white, maple fretboard, anywhere from the 55 to 1960 reissue, that's what I'm looking for. So, all right, folks, as Brad says, have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe. Hopefully you guys can get out and enjoy some good weather here. It's going to be probably about +5, so still chilly, but if we get some sun, it'll be good. And yeah, with that being said, I'll be back on Monday night, and we will have our regular Monday night ramble. And if I come on before then to do some more testing, you're more than welcome to jump in and help me out. All right. Thanks, folks, and we will catch you next time.